The insults descending from the stands were vicious, rude and racist, but not unusual. Go back home! What was more unusual was when they came from the players on the other team. I've got the African in check. Filthy black. Calm down, this is not a housing project here. Rugby player AWA Diakite of the Bobigny club in the Paris suburbs shared on social media the racist comments that shocked her and many of her teammates during last weekend's French Cup match in southwest France. The Seine-Saint-Denis, the poorest area of continental France, is home to the Bobigny club, many of whose members are immigrants or have immigrant ancestry. For a match between two teams in the top division of women's rugby in France, the team had travelled to Lens, which is near the town of Pau. Bobigny prevailed in the match, although Diakite expressed her sadness about the circumstances of the match. As stated by Diakite, every racist act serves as a reminder that we have a long way to go before we achieve a truly just and equitable society. The occurrences seemed like a wake-up call that racism exists even in rugby, which is typically seen as having higher moral standards than soccer. In a statement, Bobigny claimed that this was not the first time that club players had been singled out. "It's got to stop," Bobigny stated. "There are several instances of these dehumanizing comments made about our players. Unfortunately, that is something that our teams deal with on a regular basis." Bobigny refrained from denouncing its rival club, stating that Lens has consistently been a very inclusive environment and is in favour of greater diversity in rugby. Lens stated that it had spoken with Bobigny officials and the match referee to try to establish the accuracy of the facts and that it was aware of the extremely serious accusations made against its players. It further stated, "The club will take the necessary and appropriate measures. We have been working for many years to place respect, tolerance and inclusion at the core of our commitment and the values of our association. Racism has no place in our sport and even less so in our club." In a statement, the French Rugby Federation reiterated its unshakable commitment to fighting racism in rugby in all its forms. Referees should halt games when they see or learn of racist occurrences, according to the organisation, which also stated that it is happy to reaffirm the values of equality, respect and diversity that lie at the heart of our sport. Bobigny captain Gabriella Tanga revealed in an interview with Le Parisien newspaper that neither she nor her teammates told the referee. She claimed that a few athletes sobbed from hurt. "It's challenging enough for women to play rugby. We are people of many races and faiths," Tanga remarked. "We stand for variety, therefore it impacts our identity to not be acknowledged to this degree. Our team's white player shed a tear as well. We need to pound the table with our fists. This is not going to happen in 2024. Tanga demanded penalties as well. She told the publication, "If this story gains momentum, if we talk about it, so much the better. We've had enough. We are constantly called names like thugs and savages since we are from 93. The Seine-Saint-Denis is sometimes known as 93 or 93 after its official administrative number of 93. It's enough for us. We must alter our behaviour and mindset."